Good afternoon. It is going to be cooler and windy today with a high of 65 Sioux Falls, 60 in Aberdeen, 63 in Pierre, and 61 in Rapid City. We'll keep things cool as we go into the overnight hours with a low of 39 in Sioux Falls and Aberdeen, 40 in Pierre, and 32 in Rapid City. We do have a freeze watch in effect through the weekend. We'll take a look coming up as we begin midday in KELOLAND.
Live from KELOLAND Media Group, midday in KELOLAND.
A downtown Sioux Falls event showcasing local artists makes its return this weekend. Plus,
the race for the next Speaker of the U.S. House is heating up. I'm Natalie Brand on Capitol Hill with a look at the members who are running and the challenges they face.
good afternoon and thanks for having us. Sioux Falls police want to know if you have any information on attempted kidnapping and assault at a local park. Authorities say a man in a black ski mask approached a girl at Terrace Park on Tuesday evening. The girl says the man was in his 20s or 30s and had a deep voice. Police are asking anyone who was in the neighborhood who may have noticed anything suspicious between 4 and 8 p.m. to report it. They're also asking people to check their surveillance cameras. If you have any information or video that can help the investigation, you can contact Sioux Falls Police or Crime Stoppers. South Dakota will receive its share of a $49.5 million multi-state settlement with a software company involved in a 2020 data breach. Attorney General Marty Jackley says the state will receive almost $372,000. The lawsuit was brought by 49 states that sued software company Blackbaud for exposing the personal and financial information of millions of consumers throughout the United States. Blackbaud provides software to nonprofit organizations, including charities, higher education institutions, K-12 schools, and healthcare organizations. And weather, we're talking about frost this midday, aren't we, Megan?
Yes, we are, Dan. We've got those cooler temperatures in the 30s coming back for our morning lows. Right now sitting at 63 degrees in Sioux Falls with mostly sunny skies, but a strong west wind at 21 miles an hour. As we head around the region, it's starting to look and feel like fall in Aberdeen at 57, west winds at 21 miles an hour. Here's a check of our satellite. We do have a few clouds in northeastern and southwestern South Dakota as these move to the south and east, but nothing is coming out of those. We could see a few light rain showers later on this afternoon. Right now, 64 in Yankton, 58 in Brookings, 55 in Sisseton, 56 in Mobridge, and a cool 49 in Custer. We do have the strong west to northwest wind right now at 15 to 30 miles an hour across the board. And we've had some stronger wind gusts, and that does stick around for the next couple of days. So for today, with that strong northwest wind, partly to mostly sunny skies, 65 in Sioux Falls, 60 in Aberdeen, 63 in Pierre, and 61 in Rapid City. And for tonight, keeping the partly to mostly clear skies, that strong northwest breeze, 39 in Sioux Falls and Aberdeen, 40 in Pierre, and 32 in Rapid City. We do have a freeze watch posted, mainly Friday morning in northwestern South Dakota and Saturday morning for just about everyone else. Our temperatures could get as low as 28 degrees. So for your Friday, partly cloudy skies will keep that strong northwest breeze around and a chance of a few light rain showers. 50 in Sioux Falls and Aberdeen, 53 in Pierre, and 52 in Rapid City. And on Saturday, that strong northwest breeze, mostly sunny skies though, 57 in Sioux Falls, 58 in Aberdeen, 66 in Pierre, and 65 in Rapid City. We'll take a look at your cooler 7-day forecast in just a little bit.
All right, thank you, Megan. The Art and Wine Walk will make its return to downtown Sioux Falls tomorrow night during First Friday. The event will showcase more than 30 businesses ranging from art galleries to clothing and specialty stores to hotels, bars, and restaurants.
Visiting any of the locations is free. If you want wine, there's a punch card with 10 samples for $25, or you can buy wine by the glass for $5. You can get those at any participating location, or you can stop at the DTSF tent in front of Shriver's Square and take care of it there.
Each location will also host a local artist. The Art and Wine Walk runs from 5 to 8 tomorrow night in downtown Sioux Falls. We're going to hear from one of the participating businesses about the importance of showcasing local artists later tonight. The largest strike by healthcare workers in U.S. history is underway after 75,000 Kaiser Permanente workers walked off the job across 5 states and Washington, D.C. yesterday. The union is asking for better pay and increased staffing. The strike is expected to last 3 days. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, strikes around the country so far this year have meant a loss of nearly 7.5 million workdays, the most in more than 20 years. The race is on to replace Kevin McCarthy as Speaker of the House in Washington, with members aiming for a vote as early as next week. Despite Congress being in recess, Majority Leader Steve Scalise, who's undergoing cancer treatment, and House Judiciary Chairman Jim Jordan declared their candidacies with another potential contender, Oklahoma's Kevin Hern, also throwing his hat in the race. Natalie Brand reports from Washington.
How are you feeling this morning?
Right. Less than 48 hours after Republican Congressman Kevin McCarthy was ousted as Speaker of the U.S. House, the race to replace him is ramping up. House Judiciary Chair Jim Jordan of Ohio, a vocal ally of former President Trump, was the first to announce his candidacy, arguing he believes he can unite the conference.
My politics are entirely consistent with where conservatives and Republicans are across the country.
House Majority Leader Steve Scalise of Louisiana, who's currently undergoing treatment for blood cancer, is also in the race. He says he has a track record of leading House Republicans.
This is really important that we get this right.
And Oklahoma's Kevin Hern, a lesser-known lawmaker, says he's also considering a run.
How do you unite the conference?
Well, you listen first and you see what the issues are.
House Republicans are expected to hold a candidate forum next Tuesday, and members are hoping for a vote on who will fill the vacancy by the middle of next week.
Until the next speaker is elected, the House is paralyzed by politics, unable to conduct business with a looming November deadline to avert a government shutdown and an ongoing fight over additional funding for Ukraine.
More than anything, we need to change the poisonous atmosphere in Washington.
While the next speaker will be forced to work with Democrats in a divided Congress, their first task will be trying to rally support within a divided Republican House. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
President Joe Biden is receiving a briefing on Ukraine from members of his national security team today. Meanwhile, the Biden administration has waived 26 federal laws in South Texas to allow construction of up to 20 miles of border wall. The about face by the Biden administration came as a shock to environmental groups. The wall would run through public lands that are habitats of endangered species and plants.